ಫುಡ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಮ್ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ
ಯಾವ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನು
ಫ್ರೆಶರ್ಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ
ಯಾರು ಕೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್
ನೀವೇ ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ
ಯಾವಾಗ ಕೇಳಿರಿ
ಸರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟರ ಅಲ್ದಾರ ಅದು
ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಬಳಿ ಒಂದು ಸೆಮಿನಾರ್ ಆಯ್ತು
So Vinod sir, can we start now?
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
Okay sir. Respected dignitaries, participants from the various institutions and my dear colleagues, a very good afternoon to one and all. I, Varlin Betty Cruz, Assistant Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, delighted to welcome you all for today's seminar on how to publish a book by Dr. K. Vinod Kumar, organized by Research and Development Cell, Gates Institute of Technology, Gutti. It's my pleasure to invite the coordinator of Research and Development Cell, Dr. S. Kannappan, Associate Professor of Electronics and Communication Department, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Dr. S. Kannappan, Coordinator, Research and Development Cell, Gates Institute of Technology, Gutti. On this auspicious event, I would like to welcome our beloved correspondent, Srimati V.K. Padmavatama Garu, our Dynamic Managing Director, Sri G. Raghunath Reddy Sir, our Honorable Director, Srimati V.K. Srivani Madam, our beloved Principal, Dr. D. Venkatesh Sir, all HODs and colleagues. It gives me an immense pleasure to share about Gates Institute of Technology. Gates Institute of Technology, established in the year 2001, is permanently affiliated to Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Anantapur, and accredited by NAC. The institute got recognition of 2F and 12B status from UGC. The institute is certified by ISO for its process orientation. The institute offers 7 undergraduate programs, 2 postgraduate programs, and an MBA program. The Research and Development Cell at Gates Institute of Technology encourages and coordinates research activities among students and faculty. The institute has established an idea lab where the students present their ideas in an interactive sessions and hackathons. Our institute is continuously conducting various programs to provide awareness on intellectual property rights among students and faculties. The institute has collaborations with premier institutions, R&D organizations, and industries. The institute is functioning as a nodal center for conducting programs offered by Indian Space Research Organization, Dehradun. And I thank our management and principal sir for giving me this opportunity to conduct a seminar on how to publish an academic book. Thank you all the participants.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for sharing your valuable information regarding Research and Development Cell. And now I request our Managing Director, Mr. G. Raghunath Reddy, sir, to speak a few words.
A very good afternoon to all of you. And my special thanks to Dr. Vinod Kumar sir for coming forward and offering his wisdom and his expertise in writing the books, all to the rest of the faculty members. All the faculty members, those who have actually just joined and showed the curiosity of how to write a book, I really appreciate your interest and enthusiasm towards in this special skill that you are trying to acquire. If you look into it, the transfer of knowledge, there is a different ways we can transfer the immense potential and the immense knowledge that you have it. The way you can actually just express the knowledge that you have it is one aspect of it. Expression, the way you express. Everybody can actually just communicate the fabrication of the sentences, how we communicate our ideas, our thoughts, our knowledge to the others, as actually has a very different from person to the person. And if you look into it, the only way that we have acquired the knowledge, either from our seniors or from our decades, or even if you look into it, even all the Bharatas and Ramayanas and all these things, the only form that it actually just to transform the knowledge that we had from there to now is actually just through the written scripts and the written books that we have it. So you know the importance of all these things. And otherwise, if there is no book and if there is no written form of communication, we would have not known about our Ramayanas, we would have not known about our Bharatas, we would have not known about our scientific uh, evolutions and research, the all the other things that we have gained through their knowledge that they have actually just gained through their research. The importance of this knowledge, writing the book, is has a lot more significance in nowadays term. The reason for that one is the technology has drastically changed, and the technology is drastically changing with all the new emerging technologies that are coming into it. Either you call it as an artificial intelligence or you call it as a data science, all the new generation of technologies that they are coming, and the only form that we can communicate easily to the students one to many is through writing a book. So certainly you are in the right place. And also there is some things that existing knowledge also the transfer. If you look into the AICT, they are requesting all the faculty members to transfer certain technology that we have it into the local language so that it can be absorbed by a lot more people in a easy manner. That's the transferring into the local languages is another way. So all these things can be done with a book, and book is a powerful tool. That's all I can actually just say. How powerful it is, I cannot actually just explain, because we are all here today just because of the books that we read and the books that guided us and the books that actually just helped us to be a wiser person today. So said that one, I would like to thank my ECE department, Dr. Kannappan sir, all the rest of the faculty members for taking this initiative in order to put this program together. And once again, my special thanks to Dr. Vinod Kumar sir for coming forward in writing this, in transferring this knowledge. Certainly it will be a good addition to all of us once we, at the end of this session. Thank you very much once again. I'm Dr. G. Raghunath Reddy, Managing Director, Gates Institute of Technology. I wish you a very happy session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for sharing your thoughts and importance about books. If I can think, I can say it. If I can say it, I can write it. If I can write it, I can read it, and so can others. With this quote, now I request Dr. P. Namrata Madam, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science Engineering, to give a brief introduction about the speaker, Dr. K. Vinod Kumar.
Thank you, Betty, madam. It gives me great pleasure to introduce today's eminent speaker, Dr. K. Vinod Kumar. He is at present working as an associate professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering.
To give a brief introduction about the speaker, Dr. K. Vinod Kumar. Thank you, Betty, madam. It gives me great pleasure to introduce today's eminent speaker, Dr. K. Vinod Kumar. He is at present working as an associate professor in the Department of
sorry. He's at present working as an associate professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at New Horizon College of Engineering, Bangalore. He received his MTech degree in Power Electronics and Drives from Vellore Institute of Technology, University, Vellore in 2008. He completed his doctorate in Electrical and Electronics Engineering from Karunya Institute of Technology and Sciences, University, Coimbatore in 2017. Sir is having 14 years of teaching as well as research experience. His areas of research includes condition monitoring of electrical machines, signal and model-based techniques, soft computing techniques, neurofuzzy computing, and machine learning. He published 68 research papers in various reputed journals and 55 papers in national and international conference. He authored 14 textbooks, 7 book chapters, and filed 10 Indian patents and 2 international patents. Sir received grants from CSIR, MNRE, and IEEE. He received Best Performance Merit Scholarship Award from VIT University, Best Academics and Research Award from various institutions. He is an editorial board member and reviewer for Elsewhere, Willy, and IEEE Transactions, journals, and Scopus Index journals. He is an active member in IEEE, ISTE, IET, IANENG, IAC, SIT, ACM, and Automotive Testing Technology International, USA. We are very fortunate to have you as speaker, sir. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation. Hope we will gain a lot of knowledge from this session regarding how to publish an academic book. Thank you once again, sir. Sir, the session is all yours. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Can I share my screen?
Yes. We are very fortunate to have you as
And whether my screen is visible?
Yes, sir, the screen is visible.
Voice?
Yes, sir, your voice is audible.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, one and all present here for this meeting. First of all, I would like to thank management of Gates Institute of Technology and secretary, principal, and HODs of different departments and coordinator of R&D department for giving this opportunity to give you a seminar on how to publish a book with copyright stock in your great institution. So before getting into my lecture, I would like to brief about my presentation. This presentation, which will be called as it will be give my experience, which I'm going to explain my experience in the book. Step-by-step procedure I'm going to explain. And what are the advantages? And mostly it will be advantages only. Advantages and some disadvantages will be there. That I will explain it later. So usually for faculty members, the publishing, it's one of the major important. So as a faculty, because every semester we are handling the subjects, maybe a 2 theory or a 3 theory paper, depends upon the designation. So that lecture materials, whatever the lecture material which we are preparing it, it's not up to that student standard. So beyond the class level, we have to make that particular notes, class notes to a material. So that material is nothing but a book. So in my presentation, I have published almost 14 textbooks in Wiley and Dhanpat Roy and Katari and Sons and Tata McGraw-Hill also. So all these textbooks, I am not putting any effort. I have to put my effort based upon my class notes. My class notes is very sufficient for book publications. So for the faculty members, publishing, it's one of the major important tasks nowadays, because each and every institutions, they are giving the task to the faculty members publications in terms of journal publications, in terms of book publications. But Journal publication, it mainly depends upon the research. Okay, maybe 100 persons or 200 persons can refer, but book, it's not easy, because the book, it will be hard touching material, because we are going to provide our knowledge to the publisher. Based upon our knowledge, the publisher will invest the money. They are going to make a printing and they are going to publish the books. So in that, we don't know who are all the students are studying it, because many different category of students, because we are having different states and different university students, they are going to study our book. Okay, and also the feedback about our book is also be important. So while we are preparing the class notes itself, we should be very clear. The class notes will be, it will be look like a book content. It should be look like a book. Each and every topic, it should be like a book content. So what is the traditional processing of publications? Traditional processing of publications means normally it will be a newspaper publications and journal publications like that. Compared to that, there will be the book publications, and also the book publications will be decided by the publisher. So the publisher should accept your manuscript, that is your material. Previously, almost 10 years back, I have started the processing of publishing the textbook when I'm just entering to my academic level. Academic as a faculty, I joined in one institution. So at that time, I started publishing. The first publications, it will take more time, almost for 5 to 6 months time. 6 months time. Then, based upon that particular publisher, Lakshmi Publications, New Delhi, based upon the book quality, the other publisher, they approached me personally, and there will be it like an interview process. Okay, so the publisher, they consider my they consider my materials, written materials only. Based upon the written material, he accepted to publish. That is nothing but Qatari answers. So like that, for book publications, we have to go only with traditional publishers. Traditional book publishers are there. In our country, there are many traditional book publishers are there. In our electrical engineering or mechanical or computer science engineering, the traditional publisher will be John Wiley and Sons. Wiley is the topest publisher. Then Tata McRae. Then Dhanpat Rai. Like that, each and because if you publish a book in Wiley, automatically the marketing, everything they will take care. That is called as a traditional publisher, because nowadays there will be online publishers are there. Online publishing, please don't publish any textbooks in online publishing, because you can't get a single outcome in online publishing. Okay, we have to go with traditional publishing process. So binding, in terms of binding, everything, the binding and the covering page design, everything will be taken care by the publisher. Now, when we come to the publisher type, there are 3 types. One is commercial, self, another one is hybrid. This commercial publisher is nothing but the publisher who will be available in New Delhi. There will be a proposal will be there. We have to send the proposal which is available in the publisher website itself. We have to download the proposal and fill all the content as per the requirement raised by the publisher, and including table of contents and the sample chapters also we have to mention. And once we submit, ma'am, there will be some disturbance. Can you please mute it? So based upon the material which we are giving sample chapters, the publisher will consider your manuscript application. Once the manuscript will be accepted, then they will start going for further process for copyrights, everything. That is nothing but commercial publisher. Self-publisher means authors are self-publishing the book with their own ISBN number. ISBN number. Madam, can you please unmute it? Please mute it.
Yes, sir. Just a minute, sir.
So self-publisher means we have to write the material. Once we written, there will be a ISBN number. We can get it from online or otherwise from the Government of India ISBN portal. Okay, through ISBN portal, if you apply, then you will get a ISBN number. That ISBN number, you have to design your own wrapper sheet and you should publish it. That is nothing but self-publisher. Okay, no income we can generate it. And hybrid publisher will be, it will be like a different traditional model. That is, there will be a plenty number of online publishers out there. These online publishers, they will take your material, they will ask some money to pay. Once you make the amount, they will publish the book, but you can't get any revenue generation. That is nothing but hybrid publisher. Compared to all three, commercial publisher is one of the best because they pay royalty. They pay the royalty, depends upon the sale. It is income, and also the institutions can show this royalty amount as some consultancy. What are the stages to publish a book? First stage, prepare a book material with classic title. Classic title means, for example, if you take soft computing. Okay, topic name is soft computing. Now we are how to relate that soft computing with one electrical engineering domain means there will be a book. Power electronics is an example. If you take a power electronics, there are plenty number of books are there. If you publish a book with a power electronics title, nobody will buy. Instead of that, we have to make the topic called classic. Classic means soft computing techniques in power electronics domain. Like that, we have to reframe the title. And also, you have to give the content in terms of soft computing. Each and every circuit, you have to simulate it. And you have to show with the neural network, fuzzy logic, genetic algorithm. Like that. That is nothing but classic title. Then, next stage, then identify the publisher. Okay, identify the publisher. For example, here I can take the publisher called Wiley India, New Delhi, they are located. Now, the proposal copy which is there in the portal, download the proposal and fill it. And after filling it, again, we have to submit to the respective portal. If your proposal, they will go through the publisher, they will go through your entire proposal, and we have to provide in the proposal itself, we have to mention the table of content and the sample chapters we have to attach with the 2 or 3 chapters. If the proposal is accepted, immediately the publisher will contact the authors. Then they will ask your sample chapters. Before also we have to submit. Afterwards, after your proposal accepted also, they will ask your sample chapter, full sample chapters. Maybe instead of 2, they will ask sometime 5 or 6 out of 10 chapters. Sample chapters to be submitted for review process with plagiarism report. Usually plagiarism report, because publishers are very fantastic people. They are having a plagiarism report, plagiarism software, Turnitin and Urkund and some more softwares are there. They are having it. They know how to track that books. But before submitting it, as an author or as a faculty, we are also having the responsibility to take the plagiarism report. With the plagiarism, please don't submit any proposal. The reason is that if they identify the plagiarism in your chapter, it will be spoil the institution name also, and it will be spoil our faculty dignity. So we should not, it should not happen, because institution name is also be there. That is also very important. Okay. So once you are submitting the sample report, sample chapter with a plagiarism report for review process, then based upon the review comments given by the publisher, the author has to sign the copyright form. Once it will be signed, then they will inform the authors to prepare the camera ready papers very carefully. Okay, camera ready chapters very carefully. This camera ready chapters, it should be like our journal paper. Okay, proper format we have to prepare it, including figure, number, table number, everything should be cited in the chapters. Then typesetting, printing, binding, this everything will be taken care by the publisher. Then distribution, marketing, and sale. Now here in the stages, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 stages are there. Now I will explain which are the stages will be applicable for author and publisher. First stage, this one applicable for author. Second, submit the proposal. This is the author responsibility. Third, fourth one, plagiarism report also author responsibility. Then sixth one is camera ready paper. See, out of 8, only 4 are author responsibility. And signing the copyright form, it is a both responsibility for publisher and author. Then publisher will contact the proposalist, that is publisher. Then typesetting, printing, binding, everything will be taken care by the publisher. Even the marketing, sale, distribution to the colleges, everything will be taken care by the publisher. So this book publications you have to enjoy with us, because in copyright itself they will give 10% royalty to the authors. For example, if the book cost is 100 rupees, means that they will pay 10 rupees per book. Some publisher they will pay 15 rupees or 20 rupees, depends upon the sale. Okay, every year it will be increased. Now, how to copyright a book? Here, this copyright, it is one of the important tasks. This copyright registration, everything will be taken care by the publisher. That we need not to worry about it. Okay, before signing the copyright form, please read the copyright form carefully. Okay, because each and every content is very important. And also in the copyright form, they will clearly mention who are all the authors, you are from which college, and from which date to which date this copyright is valid, and how much royalty they are paying. Everything they will mention clearly. And also it will be protected your book also. This copyright, it's not only applicable for it is only applicable for your writing content. Okay, this copyright, it's not applicable to your data sheet, or otherwise some of the standards which is applicable to the government also, it's not included here. Because in the book itself, if you are taking some content from government itself, you have to mention, you have to cite that content where you are taking. In the book itself, please mention it, each and every content, because that is called as a information delivery. That also will be recorded in the copyright. And once you sign the copyright, okay, the author and the publisher will be there with the copyright only. Okay, for example, this year you are publishing the one textbook. Next year, if you want to reframe that book, means it's not possible. Okay, so you have to proceed with the copyright only. Okay, the publisher will say, sir, based upon the stock, will publish. So we have to wait. Next one, what are the different, what the copyrights will protect? The copyrights will protect your original computer programs and literary composition, and dramatic composition also it will be applicable. For example, in soft computing textbook, while using the fuzzy logic, we can take an example called water level tank. Okay, there will be in one author they can write the program for 14 rules, but I can write the program with 3 rules. That 3 rule also I can protect it, and the musical and sound recording, cine photography, everything which will be protected. And this copyright is one of the major important tasks for publisher. Without copyrights, okay, suppose if your book proposal is accepted, the next stage they will come with the copyrights only, because if your work will be satisfied by the publisher, automatically they will sign the copyright form. Now, what is not protected by the copyright? Name, title, facts, slogans, short combinations of word. For example, a statement. Okay, state Kirchhoff voltage law. One law is there in electrical engineering. Kirchhoff KVL or KCL laws is there. For KVL or KCL, there will be a general statement will be there. That statement, it's not comes under copyrights, because technical content you can't do. Because current means current only we have to mention. Voltage means voltage only we have to mention. Instead of voltage, I can't write potential. I can write the potential based upon the content I can write, but every content should not comes under potential. So that also we should take care. And while you are writing the book, everything should be in your own sentence. And once you are framing the sentence, then we please check with the one English professor and ask them to check whether the writing skill is correct or not. It should be a flow, because our books will be studying by our Indian students. Indian students, as well as if your book is very good, then the publisher will be take care of your book for international. Then your foreign students also, they will study. They will mail you. If your book content is very good, they will mail you. Like that, I have got many contacts. Okay. And how the copyrights will be there. Okay. This, for example, this is a copyright which I signed in 2010. Okay. This is a Wiley India Private Limited. Actually, you see this experience which I'm going to share. This is my own experience, because this Wiley, it's one of the topmost publisher in our country. Okay, whatever the books which we are studying, by most probably it is Tata McGraw-Hill, but Tata McGraw-Hill, they are not published. They got the copyright from Wiley one. Okay, all the books, whatever the books which we are having in the library, most of the 90% of the books will be came from Wiley. So the Wiley is the international branding. They have started the company in India itself. So that is called the Wiley India Private Limited. They accepted my proposal. Okay, how they came? They came to my university. They have, because I'm a junior faculty member, but not senior or junior. They won't see senior or junior faculty. They won't see who will be, you are a principal or you are a director. Not like that, anything. Okay, categories they won't compare. Here, they just came, and one of the professor from PhD college, she recommended my name. They came to my university. They sit together and they want my proposal. At that time, I am taking basic electrical and electronics engineering for first year, and another paper is neural networks and fuzzy for final year students. I'm having my class notes. They have taken my class notes as Xerox, and also in Wiley, the terms and conditions is they want only typing material, but I'm not having typing material. I have only the written manuscripts. All the class notes they have taken one Xerox. They took it to Delhi. Then they reviewed properly. Again, the team came to my university and normal discussion happened. Then they accepted my proposal. Okay. And here, all this author, they are my one. Jagdishan will be my colleague and Sarna Kumar is my professor from VIT University. Maybe some contribution will be there, but 100% of contribution will be given by me, because I'm the author. And he is my professor, Sarma Kumar and Jagdishan sir. So I'll be a main. As per that is the order which I am maintaining it here. Okay. So in this proposal itself, everything they mentioned it. Royalty, how much sale, what is that 10%? Here if you see the copyright, it is 10% royalty with net percent. So here I should not mention this word. Per year, I'm getting the royalty amount almost for 14 textbooks. From Wiley India only, I'm getting almost 1.5 to 2 lakhs with the Form 16. Okay, and also I can show this royalty amount under consultancy also in other agency, accreditation agency. You see, and this proposal which I signed in August 2010. Afterwards, now recently I'm trying to include some more author in the existing book. So for that, what they done, they have made a copyright called second agreement. Okay, it is called as addendum number 1. With that addendum number 1, they are not included a new faculty as authors. They got NOC from the existing faculties, existing authors. Then that particular team discussed with me. Then we have included. So in that, all the authors are signed. Now this book, comes under second edition. Now these are the books which I published here: basic electrical, neural networks, special machines, soft computing, power electronics, basic electrical and electronics, special electrical and power electronics. These are all the simulation books. which I published. Now I will show how the manuscript which we have to prepare. I will show one sample. Please see that. Yeah, I will show one sample for you. Whether the screen is visible? Madam, can your screen is visible, madam?
Yes, sir.
This Word file, Word document. I'm shared one
No,
Word.
sir, book publications. The
Oh,
screen.
okay. Wait, ma'am. I will share it. Now it's fine. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
See, this is the chapter 2 DC circuits. Actually, this is the content which I prepared recently. You see the entire content, it comes around 16 pages with the times with the Calibri body 16. And here, for each and every chapter 2 DC circuits, I have, because already DC circuits will be there. In that existing content, I have to include this 2 point for nodal and mesh analysis, because all the universities and colleges, they are following the ACT syllabus. ACT syllabus, as well as it should be followed the VTU or JNT university syllabus also. So as per the other universities and VTU, JNTU, Anna University, whatever it may be, and have taken the sample called this one, ACT syllabus. I have prepared or reframed the entire content. You see how the content is prepared, mesh analysis content, step by step. I have to type each and everything. I have to type, and the diagram, you see, problem 1, using Kirchhoff law, calculate the current in various systems, like that, shown in figure. This is the figure. Even better, you take a paper, draw the diagram, take a photo, and put up in the Word file. That is sufficient, because publisher, they anyway, whatever the material which I'm going to give, they will edit. They will edit, because their software is different. Typing manuscript software is different based upon the printing machine they will make. So they know how to, because they will have the dimension. They will fix the dimension. Yeah. And but before giving this manuscript, we should be very clear everything, step-by-step procedures, which were mentioned in format. You see, step-by-step procedure I have to mention for every content. See, the problem also, even this is a problem which I solved by using the matrix method. See, step by step. It is not easy, because we have, during lockdown time, I have prepared this manuscript. Each and every equation I have typed. And sometimes I can give this material to my students also for study material. It is very easy for me to handle the class. And some students, they want notes in PDF copy. They want in a mobile itself, they will study. So I will share this document. For solved problems also, I have given like this. Even unsolved problem also, I have to give the solution. You see, for unsolved problem, I have given the solution. This is a solution I have given. And the MCQ, everything I have to give. Review questions also I have to give. Okay. And this one is fine. The next one is, I will show one more document. I will show that PDF correction. Yeah. This is a PDF correction, which I'm sharing it now. This is a DC circuit. See, after submitting this content, the publisher, they have typed on the content in their format, they shared. You see here, which date they shared? 10th February 2022, they shared. This is the printing content. In their format, they will enter. If they have any queries, because each and every publisher having a different procedures. Okay, Wiley will be very prompt. It's not easy to work with them. Okay, this book it is taken almost 8 months time for this completing this project. Okay, it's not easy. They will train. Here you see, I have told you, right, because we have to include some of the simulation techniques in the book also. So here I have include piece by simulation for the circuit. Here you see piece by simulation. Everything which is mentioned clearly. Okay, like that we have to maintain. And also please, while you are giving the material to the publisher, so we should be very careful whether the material you are sending to the right person or not, because so and so person, they sometime they will misuse also. That also we should be very careful. Okay, and this is one. And second one is, I will show one more thing. This is another chapter. This is another chapter. This is the DC transient chapter. You see here, everything they will make. If any comments will be there, they will mention like this. Please provide the answer for this problem. Even I have given this problem in my material, but they are not go through properly. So once you receive the comments like this, immediately we should reply to them. We should reply very clearly, and it should be professionally also. Okay, it should be professionally also. And here they will sometimes they will share the wrapper sheet also. They will send. You see, this is a wrapper sheet. They design. Yeah, see, everything will be taken care by the publisher. That will not. It is a second edition. Okay, not to worry about it. And also, till now, almost 14 books which are published. All the 14 books are available in the Amazon and Flipkart. Okay, marketing, everything, and what is that? Book adoption to the university. It is also taken care by the publisher itself. Okay. Next one. Here, these are the textbooks which is adopted by the university. Okay, because the publishers say know how your book will be adopted in the university. See, textbook it's one of the very important concept for every colleges and books. Suppose as a faculty, you are handling one subject to one particular 60 number or 60 group of students. So if you are a author, the whatever students, they will happy and they will study your books. Okay, they will study your books, and based upon the students' feedback, other students will buy the book. That is also. And also one more advantage here, when you publish the book, your college, it gives more publicity, because your college names will be reaching many number, n number of candidates. It is a student or faculties or administrators, whoever may be, including industry persons also, they can buy sometimes. So in nowadays the government sectors also, that's what because in our country Indian authors are less in terms of book publications. That's what the AICTE has mentioning, has put the circular like they want call for authors for the book publications, because nobody, because it is because it will be packed your timing also. Book publications is not at all easy. Okay, it's not easy. So we have to adapt in that particular content, and we should write, because full responsibility of that content, it is mainly depends upon the faculty only. We should not blame publisher, because publisher, they will invest money for printing, binding, and publicity. Okay, as a faculty, we are putting the knowledge. So that is also very important. And this is my upcoming book, which to be released soon. This is my second edition in Wiley, India, as per the AICTE syllabus. Thank you. Thank you. If you have any clarifications, please unmute it and you can speak. Any clarifications? Any doubts?
Sir, let me check the comment box, sir. If there are any queries, I'll let you know, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, one participant raised the query called there is any difference between edited book and a book chapter book. Yes, both are same. Edited book means some so and so faculty, he written the proposal to publish the book in smart grid technology. He won't write any content because in that book there will be 15 chapters are their names. That 15 chapters will be contributed by different college professors. It is like a journal publications. 10 papers, journal publications, or 15 journal publications from 15 faculty members will be make it as a one book. That is nothing but edited book. Okay, and also this edited book, you can use it for research oriented books. In edited books, there are, we can take IGI Global. IGI Global is one of the excellent editor of book because if you publish the book in that publisher, IGI, okay, immediately it will be indexed in Scopus and it will be included in the research papers also because our citations is also be increased. That is one a benefit in edited book because if you publish a paper in the edited book, then it will be indexed, it will be cited as a citation in Scopus and Web of Science, which will be improve the institution H index as well as the author H index also.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. For typing a textbook, we have to use Microsoft Word or LaTeX software. See, don't go for LaTeX softwares. Okay. Normal Microsoft Word, it's more sufficient. More sufficient. See, day by day, we are handling one class. Okay. For example, you are taking one subject per day. Okay. Definitely, as a faculty, we'll teach only one topic or one and a half topic. That is only sufficient within 45 minutes. So that one topic, you make it as a content with typing content without plagiarism nicely. Okay, nicely. Then finally, once your entire semester gets over, you club all the material and make it as a submit that content to one publisher. They will consider it. Hard work never wasted anytime. Okay, day by day you prepare it. Then it is easy for making a book. And also don't approach the publishers, online publishers. Only the traditional publishers you contact while in India. Even though your proposal will be rejected also, if you ask them, sir, what type of material, in which title you want book, like that, you get some comments from the publisher. Then it is very easy for you to take the subject in next semester.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Myself, Dr. S. Kannappan, sir, the coordinator of the seminar. Sir, I have few doubts, sir. Sir, for example, we are dealing the subject which completely has only equations. For example, I am dealing the subject digital signal processing, signals and system, where everything is equations and solutions only, numerical solutions. So whether the only Microsoft is suggestible, or can we upload our only handwritten notes?
No, sir. Sir, actually, for this, Microsoft formula editor option is there, sir. Using that equation editor, you can write the equation. Okay, because why why you are don't why I insist you to not to use some other software means what happened in the publisher's point of view, they want only the Word document. Okay, they want only the Word document. For them, it is very easy to copy that content or otherwise feed that content in their softwares. Okay, suppose if some equations, it's very difficult to type. At that time, you write the equation in a white paper. Neatly, we have to write with the equation number 1, 2 and scan it and make it as one PDF file. Submit it. Later they will do because they are having a good typeset, sir. Typeset people are there. They are employees. So their job is that 24. They will do everything typing work. Even though if you are giving a typed material also, they have to do, sir. They will do. They won't copy as it is. Sometimes the English correction also they will take in. If you go with Tata Wiley or Tata McGraw-Hill, we not worry about the English language corrections. They will do everything, spelling mistakes, everything they will check.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more doubt I have. For example, some subjects like antenna and wave propagation, where the radiation patterns, the diagrams will be somewhat very critical. We can't draw it by using any dry paint or something. How can we approach to draw such diagrams?
Sir, such a diagrams, suppose if you are having an image, you copy it and you paste it in the Word. Okay. Otherwise, suppose if the image, if it will be a drawable diagram, okay, then you can take a paper and draw. Otherwise, if you are taking an image from so and so website, from government portal you are copying means in the material itself you mention where you have taken.
Okay.
You mention it. Yes, yes, you have to cite it. You have to cite and mention that one also. In the content you have to cite and in the figure also you have to mention it. Once you mention it, those people they know. Okay, they will consider that one. Because if you take some of the foreign textbooks, many textbooks, foreign textbooks there in our market. Okay, even though the foreign textbooks, for example, if you take a neural network, fuzzy logic control with engineering applications, Timothy Jaros dollar cost comes around 12,000. But while in India, it's their own product only. That while in India, they have converted that foreign author book to an Indian edition. Now the cost is 450 rupees. We can buy the book within 450 rupees. Okay, if you open that book, many diagrams have taken from so on so website. The author clearly mentioned where that it's mentioned where we have taken, because some diagrams it will be a real-time diagrams, real-time pictures that we need not to draw also.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, that we need not to draw. And also, if you draw it also, sometime what happened, maybe that meaning or some line will be missing. Maybe we will do definitely some mistakes will be do. So what we have to do, better we copy and paste it and you cite it. Then the publisher, they will draw the diagram neatly because they are having the drawing type of software, sir. They don't draw the diagrams by normal software. They are having a traditional mode softwares for typesetting. So they will do.
Okay, sir.
Because it will give the good clarity for the printing purpose. They will take care, sir.
Sure, sir. Sir, I have one more query. Sir, can we able to download it, whether those softwares are paid softwares, or how can we, is it possible to access by an author?
No, sir. No. That because the publisher, it is like a business, sir. They won't share that software also. They won't disclose it also to you. Okay. For example, first book, this basic electrical book, I have submitted here written content to the Wiley. What they done, they typed everything, not typed, they copied that content, they scanned the content, sir, they put it in the software. I don't know which software it is. Once I put it, each and every line is showing where I have taken that line, which textbook it is there, everything. Then I have given the justification for that. Okay, I have given justification, then only they accepted. Because why I'm saying means for a technical content that we can't do anything. Technical content is a common term. We have to use it. If you are changing the technical content, automatically the meaning will be changed. So we should be very careful. That clarity we should given to the publisher.
Yes, yes. Sir, overall, how much cost it will take for just an approximate? Because some of the publishers, we can't believe them whether they will publish, because some of, for example, I don't know whom I need to believe.
Sir, actually, sir, in online itself, you see, you just type how to publish a book. If you type it, our book publisher means there are plenty number of online publishers are there. They clearly mention you have to pay 10,000 rupees, $7,000. We will publish it. So please don't publish such a publisher, sir.
Yes,
you have to publish, because many traditional publishers, they won't ask any money from the authors.
Okay, sir.
They never take a single rupee from the author. They need only the knowledge content.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's what traditional publishers we have to go.
Yes, sir. Because I approached one of the publisher, I don't want to name them. They initially, after discussing their plans, everything, they asked me to pay some amount up to first module or cover page design or something.
Oh, no. Actually, that is not. No publishers.
I got it out, and I got it out. I checked all the comments from the various users, authors. I found that the same author, they are just bluffing. They are not doing the thing properly, publishing. They are taking the money, and finally they will not do anything. Later, I came to know that we need to be careful while choosing the publishers, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Actually, we will go with the traditional publishers, sir. You have to go with the traditional publisher.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Suppose your proposal will be rejected also, no problem. You please ask them what type of why it is rejected. Means they will give the comments. By seeing the comments, again apply with the same publisher. Definitely they will consider.
Yes.
Because it will be publishing the book. It is not the easiest task. Once it is published, it will be benefit to the author as well as it is benefit to the institution. Because the institution brand, which will be goes with all around the world name. That is also one of the marketing.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So final question from my side. So after our book get published, how can we get, so as you said, royalties one time? We'll get after each purchase of each book, we'll get some percentage of royalty, or can we get as a lump sum some amount?
Sir, actually, usually what they will do, Wiley means they will make the printing for traditional publishers. They will do the printing for almost 1,500 or 5,000 copies also they will print at a stretch. Okay, because they know, those publishers having contact with each and every university in our country, Wiley. So they know in the Indian market how many books will be sold by the every year. Because for publishers, they will make the financial year only, January to December.
Okay, sir.
Okay, January, so not January to December, it will be called April 1st to March 30th. Okay, financial year only they will take. Okay, so after every financial year, once March 30 completed, then April onwards, they will give the royalty amount. That royalty amount, they will send it to your account only. Because once you sign the copyright form, they will ask you your account details, everything they will collect it. Okay. So every year you will get the royalty amount, depends upon the number of sale. Maybe my printing will be 5,000, but the sale for the period from April 1st to March 30, it will be 1,000 means 1,000 copies into 10% of the particular price. For example, your book cost will be 400 rupees. Okay, 400. So 400 means 10%. Each book they will make the payment for royalty 10%. Sir, 40 rupees they will pay for you. Okay, 40 into 1,000 copies. Okay, that amount will be credited. For example, if 40,000 you are getting means, okay, out of 40,000 in the book there will be 4 authors are there means that 40,000 will be equally distributed to the 4 authors.
Okay, sir. Okay.
4 authors. Each and every author will get the royalty amount. Even in my book, my co-authors are there. They are getting the royalty amount every year.
Okay, sir. So there is no
And also Form 16
author,
also.
second
Yeah.
author,
No,
third
no, no,
author.
no, 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 no. In book, no author positions. No author positions. Okay. Equally contributed, because book publication means it is a equally contribution. No first author, second author, third author. No. It's not like order positions. Order will be different. That is not a problem. But order number, it's not a problem. They are not mentioning. They are giving equal weightage.
Okay, sir.
That's what in the what is that, in the faculty appraisal or any other academic faculty remuneration forms, we can see the book publications. They will give more points for research. It's not easy. That's what they are giving. After journal publications, they will give more weightage to the book publications only after the SCAE journal publications.
Yeah, yes, sir, yes, sure.
And also one more advantage: if you are publishing the book this year, 2022, you are publishing means that book you can show it for every year. You can show, because your book not expired. Every year the book, it is available in the market only, so we can show for accreditation process also. We can show it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for clarifying patiently all my doubts. And I'll look any more questions, sir. I'll check in the chat box and YouTube, and we'll let you know, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, you want to share any other thoughts of yours, sir, or we'll end the session?
No, ma'am. No thoughts. Thank you. Thank you, participants and the management, for giving this opportunity to share my how to publish a book with copyrights title in this wonderful seminar hosting by Gates Institute of Technology. Thank you.
And now I would like to thank our institution, management, principal sir for giving the moral support, and Dr. S. Kannappan sir, coordinator of Research and Development Cell, for organizing a thoughtful and meaningful seminar. And I would like to thank our distinguished speaker, Dr. K. Vinod Kumar, sir, for making an excellent presentation and making this seminar more interesting and meaningful by sharing his thoughts about how to publish a book from the beginning to the end, by giving the types of publishers and top level publishers and tips for writing a book. Sir, your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown us a new path. Thank you. Thank you all. And participants, for your kind attention, we have a feedback link and we will post it in the comment box. You can
Can I leave the meeting?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.